James Bond. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Ernst Stavro Blofeld. They told me you were assassinated in Hong Kong.
Yes, this is my second life.
You only live twice, Mr. Bond.
Okay, this is a lesson in the essential role iconography can play in our cinematic culture. Specifically, I am referring to the imagery. Now, for example, the idea of Freddy Krueger alone is terrifying enough, but he's embedded in our brains partly because of the image of his burned features, the Christmas sweater, and above all, the glove. Hannibal Lecter is a memorable character for a multitude of reasons, but he stays in our mind because of the one scene where he wears that distinctive face mask. And speaking of masks, Jason Voorhees didn't start wearing the hockey mask until the third movie, but so potent was that image that people just instinctually placed Jason in every movie in the series with that mask. So it's for that reason, and that reason alone, that Donald Pleasance's portrayal of Blofeld in You Only Live Twice is in the top 10 on this countdown. The reason I'm putting so much emphasis on the iconography in this case is that we've had 3 prior films involving Spectre that hinted at the enigmatic nature of its leader, Ernst Stavro Blofeld. The sight alone of a set of hands cradling a white cat was enough to intrigue audiences into finding out more about this reclusive mastermind. And when that familiar image appears in You Only Live Twice, you knew shit was about to get real. So with all that anticipation built up to the inevitable reveal of Blofeld's identity, it had to knock it out of the park. Aside from being a target for his wrath and frustration, Blofeld had no personal ties to Bond by this point, so obviously the reveal wasn't going to be a big twist, so they had to rely upon an actor with presence. On that point, they succeed completely. Donald Pleasance's distinctively monotone voice, combined with the unmistakably menacing scar running down his face, immediately made Blofeld one of the great villainous icons, so much so that he inspired a load of classic villains and characters in the years to come. While the extent of his villainy in the sphere of this film is par for the course, grand plans for world domination, abusing the help, gloating to his nemesis when he probably should be shooting him first sight, but when those classic tropes are conveyed using a characterization so distinctive and so singular, you can't help but forgive the flaws and just embrace the majesty of him. Am I right?